What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Timberborn in the settlement of Old Town. I believe this is episode 8. Episode 8. So, yeah, I kind of forgot what the actual game plan was for this episode. Not gonna lie. I know we need to finish our mine. That was like a big thing. But, yeah, bad water diversion and would be really, really nice. Which means we're going to need extract, which I think... Oh, nope. Now I remember. Food factory. Food factory. That was it. It was a food factory. So let's get into it and get this food factory running. All right. Yeah, sorry. If I seem a little hyped, I'm having a good day. And, yeah, I'm having a good day. That's all. So we are in the middle of a bad tide, which is fine. We should be good. I remember I cut my pumpers down so we wouldn't go through this water as fast, but we got our new water tower filled. I do really want to put another one. Like, I really do. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do it now. Why not? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it now because they'll be able to fill it during the next wet season. And I mean, it's not going to kill me resource wise to actually do that. So and the autosave clicked in while I was trying to lay that down. All right, so then we are going to need another ladder up. We'll put that there. And then under storage, we go another water. Boom. There we go. Water tower. And they can work on that. 62 beavers now. Our food is still good. And I said food factory. So one thing I'm going to have to do is I can that there. And we're going to go around this way. And the reason why is because I'm going to delete these paths here to give me room to build the food factory. So I'm going to build the food factory out right off of the number cruncher because, you know, it's number cruncher. So food factory. I need it connected there. So do I connect it that way or do I connect it this way? Well, if I connect it this way, there's a possibility that we can get another fermenter in here if we need, if necessary. Or I could move it over here and then all I have to do is run some power behind it. I think we're going to do that. Because that way that gives us, make sure we have enough room. Like, yeah, if I run the power like that, it's going to be unnecessary later, whatever, if I put another one in. But at this exact moment, I think it will be fine. So yeah, we put a food factory there. 300 science, and that is fine. You know why? Because it's fine. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take some small warehouses and put those right in front. And that button, the tab button. And we're going to put corn in there. And I get it. We're going to be behind on corn. But what I'm hoping to do is that... Ooh, I didn't realize that bled over into this that far. I may need some barriers in the future. But what I was getting at saying was... as our corn rations take over, what I plan on doing is turning some of the cassavas and the kohlrabi fields into corn. And just reutilize everything. Okay, I got 6 beavers with nothing to do. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I can turn our bad water pump back on, because that'll be good. Our biggest thing right now is trying to get this finished. It's going to be a while. Treated planks and gears. That's why I'm trying to use my metal sparingly. I mean, like, we're pretty much topped out on everything, and we still have quite a bit of scrap metal here. But I am really, really working on making sure that we get to that mine before we run out of metal, because metal is going to be a holdup. The other thing I think I can do is underwater bad water discharge. When we get to 4,000. No, that's 200 metals and 300 gears. No, it's going to wait a while. No, that's going to wait a while. Okay, I really, really want metal because I want to start bridging over this and build my industrial area up here. I do. I want my industrial area to be bridged across this canyon. One, I think that would be really cool, and two, if I build my power plant right here in this area, I don't have to run the power as far. I don't have to worry about it. I also want metal so I can start building tubeways, because and tubeways up and over would still be way, way better. Well, no good selected where. Oh, I forgot to put water. We'll put water. With only 3 pumps going, we are losing water, which is fine. We've lost 400 water over the last 4 days. That's fine. We are still fine. All of this looks good. I mean, I am 100% okay with what's going on right now with that. Now let me see. There was something else I needed to do, and I need to get rid of the water for this. All right, so I finished that. What I need to do is we're going to need a sluice there. And I'm trying to figure out if one is going to be enough, because if I pressurize this entire thing, one should be fine. Should be. But we can go to. We can go to. And then we'll put a levee on top of that. And with those being built, this will be closed below contamination 5. It's not going to have a downstream depth. This will close below. And then one thing is, we can start with that, but we are going to have to get extract at some point. Which means okay. So part of me is like, I need to build it over here. I need to build an engine, and I need to build a centrifuge over here, because it's less distance from our bad water to go. Like, I'm trying to think of efficiency and pathing with the hauling. The other part of me says it doesn't matter at the moment, because I will be able to build it. I'll be able to move it later. And part of me says that's the part I should care about. So the other thing with that is I need to make sure I have enough area. So if I come this way, and I have to have a path. So if our path goes, which I know this is getting, the distance here is getting ridiculous. So then I would need one more there for sure. I don't think I need this. So that would be 3. This for an engine. I will need that because I'll need a pathway in. And then I should just need a couple of... I think it's 3 for the centrifuge. Pretty sure the centrifuge is a 3x3. Yeah, I know I said I need to get 4,000 sides, but this is another one of those things where it priorities. Yep. So then we'll unlock centrifuge. That'll go there. And then the centrifuge, more gears and metal blocks. Yeah. But in the long run, the centrifuge is going to do us a lot more good than it's doing us harm to getting that mine finished. I mean, let's be realistic. I almost feel like I need to put in another gear workshop. Which I could. I mean, I really could. No, I could turn... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to. So... Alright. Pumpers back on. Because we need those pumped. This is getting so cluttered down here. It's so cluttered. Okay. These are going to get prioritized as being higher because this will in turn... Oh! Corn rations. Forgot to set the corn rations. The pine resin. Our pine resin over there is full. We might just need some more haulers too. All right. Turn the plank, the other lumber mill back on. They're making corn rations. I don't think I have storage for corn rations. Oh, let me turn the water back on because I need to see something. All right, so it is surging again. I'm hoping that the surging will stop because like I said, the surging, I think part of it was because of the exit. Like the water's got to flow all the way around here. The exit was bigger. I don't know if maybe I cut away some of this. It would actually help to, in like this area right here. You know what? I am going to take that out because I think if I do that, it'll help the flow around here a little bit better. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Boom. So let's see. All right, our gear production is increased. I mean, our planks are steadily decreasing, but I did just turn this lumber mill back on, so I think we need another hauling post is a huge thing because it feels like we don't have enough haulers. So we're going to make another hauling post. And we're going to set this one at the same actually, we're going to set this one at the same priority level as the other one. So the hauling posts are always going to be backfill until I'm sure that we have enough to run everything that we need. All right, so now looking at this, being 100% honest, I don't know if we really need, you know what, we'll turn this into pine resin storage because I think, yeah, we'll turn that into pine resin storage because I think we're sitting on pine resin. We don't want to be sitting on pine resin that could be, you know, picked up and taken closer to the wood workshop where it's going to be used. So, because, right, it needs 120 treated planks and it still needs like almost, what is it, 300 gears? So our gears is going to be our sticking point. Our wood is okay. Okay, our lumberjack reach up there. I can plant more trees down here. I can plant more oaks. The only thing is getting too far from the water that it may, you know, become difficult for it to stay hydrated when it's not a wet season. Because essentially that's going to be the biggest problem. And if I really, really wanted to, cut trees. All these dead trees, which definitely died because, you know, it's too close to bad tide. Can pick those up. So if I do something a little cheeky and put one there, and then I can build another water storage, another fluid storage tank there, and put extract in it, because that is much better than that's going to be much better to have than just keeping the little bit of extract that's in there. We're almost back up to 4K. But I need to get to the bottom level, and the only way that I'm going to make it down to that to do our bad water is going to be if I take care of all of this. And it's going to need to be pressurized. I'm also thinking to pressurize this, I'm going to need to put one dynamite there, put an overhang, put metal plates on top of it so I can keep that all pressurized there. So, I mean, like, it's a slow process. It's a slow process. Man, I'm going to need an excavator at some point. Where am I going to put it? Like, seriously, where am I going to put an excavator? I mean, up here would make the most sense because then I would get more room in my reservoir. But I'm actually unsure of that. So part of me says like over here would be good. It would be fine to be over here. I don't know. An excavator is future for the lack of a better saying, it's a future Old Town problem. All right, so how are we doing? Did I ever make a place? That was for fermented mushrooms. So how about we put this for corn rations? That's corn rations. How do we put that for corn rations? I don't think the corn rations are going to last. Considering, let's see, kohlrabies are coming up. Cassavas are coming up. My fermented mushrooms, fermented cassavas are there. Like I said, one of the things is like these, they're not really good at farming, but they're good at processing. They're good at farming processed foods, I guess is how I should put it. We are up to our 1.5K of water, so we are max topped off on water. Man. And cut down all those trees. So let's... I guess we could cut down a few more. They're all going to end up growing back if I do it right. Yeah, I mean, they're all going to end up growing back, or it's not even going to be a thing to worry about at some point. I am kind of thinking it would be cool to have an overhanging levels of forest here. I need terrain blocks. I need terrain blocks and lots of craziness to happen with water to do that. But I feel like that would be really cool. I want to modify these canyons to look like we're living in these canyons. So I've got to find ways to do that. And right now it's just starting off slow. Or I feel like it's picked up quite a bit, but it was starting off slow. It was going slow. Let's see. I'm back up to max planks. So they're working on treated planks. I'm almost back. I am at max metal blocks pretty much. Oh, a bad tide approaching. Of course. 1.2K. Triple dynamite. Let's do it. I won't ever be able to do this during the normal or during a bad tide, but I can at least see what this looks like. And I completely forgot I laid that dynamite to see if maybe some of that surging would decrease. Of course it's going to surge because I just blew that up and gave it more water, more path to travel, a larger path to travel. But nope, it's still surging. It surges more along the back, which is good, along here. But I still think it has a lot to do with, part of it is it's overflowing here. So it's surging in areas that it just needs more room for the water to travel. The water, it's flow restriction. That's what it is. Simply, it's flow restriction. So if I did that, no, that one won't matter. Unless I get down here, it's not going to matter. I can get down there. It'll be fine. I'll get down there and then if I want to put the land back in again later, I can do that. Because, I mean, let's be realistic. Terraforming is a beaver's dream. Or at least that's how it feels sometimes. Oh, is that an injured beaver? Yep. I got 3 injured beavers. It's heavy industry. So one thing I do notice between the... Oh, hey, we can detonate that. Let's see. Yeah, 3. One thing that I did notice, like, it's interesting when I read Reddit and I read people, they talk about whether, like, bots versus everything else. And, you know, bots are really, really good for heavy labor, but I still always believe it's your game to play how you want it. You play with bots or you don't. I mean, no one has to prescribe to how you feel about it. So, I don't know. It might just seem like a moot point because I play with bots, but even with Iron Teeth, their philosophy is about hard work and everything and industrialization. If they're not good at something, then, like, it feels like a bot would be a better replacement for those things if they are not actually good at that thing. I could just be me being crazy. I know I talk crazy sometimes, like, because, you know, that's crazy. That's nuts. But that's just kind of how I feel. I mean, people play how they want to play. It's what one of the beauties of this game. You play exactly how you want to play. So, explosive string. Let's go. Even though the bad tide started, let's get as much good water in here as we can. But hopefully this helps with that surging problem. I don't know if it will. We can just hope. I keep forgetting to hit Shift Delete. I think it's because I always have my fingers set on a certain place. And I mean, if I could just change the key bindings, but then I'd probably forget that I changed the key binding and start deleting stuff without even thinking about it by accident. All right. So our cassavas are doing okay. Our kohlrabis are almost full. I wonder if I should just replace this field over here with corn, because we're starting to stack up corn rations, which means they are eating them. The fermented cassavas are full, and they're probably going to stay full for a while. So I think I'm going to remove this planting area. Yeah, I think I'm going to remove that whole thing. I'm trying to remember if there's anything. I think they just eat pumpkins. Like, legitimately, they just eat pumpkins. I don't think there's anything that breaks down the pumpkins. Because that's corn rations, eggplant rations, algae rations. Oh, wait. That's corn. Is that corn filling? Cornbread. That's for the cornbread, right? Oh, berry meal bars. Wait a second. Berry meal bars. Oh, I wonder if that's because of the I have that berry pie mod, and like I didn't know. So the food factory, it takes berry filling. So the one thing is I wasn't sure how to get the berry filling. Oh, so you need 10 berries in a mangrove to get the berry filling at the fermenter. Oh, okay. I know also they updated the mod recently, but I've been having issues trying to figure out like how the mod worked with the Iron Teeth. I knew how it worked with the Folktales, but I wasn't having luck seeing what it was with the Iron Teeth. But now I know.
Knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. Yeah, I know I forgot to say knowing's half the battle, but that's fine.
Yo!
And I just realized I kind of forgot that I was supposed to be doing something over here too. But now that we got the big dynamite, this will help. Oh, my bad water's empty. I think I need another bad water pump. To keep up. Yeah, it's looking like I need another bad water pump to keep up because it's not pumping fast enough. The extract, the explosives. So do I just build another one over here? I mean, it's already so far from even building it on this, like, because I think at some point this might go away a little bit. I'll probably just stop. I'll probably stop my centrifuge at some point just because, like, the extract's almost full. Like, we got a ton of extract. It's not that I actually necessarily need it. But man, that took care of that. I guess I could have unlocked the 2, but 1 is fine. So we can delete this ladder. We can demolish those. Okay. Yep, shenanigans on this one. Got me. Oh well, I'll do it with these ones anyway. I'll do it with medium warehouses. That way I can make sure to have more food. Because I was thinking, I was like, oh, I should just put large warehouses in there. I'd have to dynamite out another one, another strip back. And then I'm still not sure. You know what? We'll do it this way. What we'll do is we'll build platform, 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 platform. And so I'm trying to so here we'll need a platform so they can get across there. They can get across there. Here we don't want a platform. Okay, so here that platform was fine, but here we don't want a platform. We want a ladder. And that's fine. Then on top of that, we want a platform. And then we can do one more set of platforms and one more storage. And new food storage tower. So then it's paths. Oh, yeah. All right, silly. That path was supposed to go here because I was going to put a stair there to get up to that one. And then paths across that. Paths there, there, and there. Boom. That's cool. All of them will work. Now, so that one, let us put, yep, pumpkins are just pumpkins, so let's put fermented cassavas in that one. Let's put, or fermented mushrooms, fermented cassavas. We'll put corn rations, kohlrabies, or maybe we'll put kohlrabies, mangroves. They're still building everything, so it may just be better to wait. There we go. There's the last one. I could actually start making pumpkins. I don't know if that's going to be wise. We'll just put pumpkins in it for now. So once they harvest these cassavas, no, I don't want that there. I don't want that. I have enough berries. We'll check out these pumpkins. We'll make a small pumpkin patch. And then more corn here. And that should help with our corn rations. Oh! Foiled again. Okay. Curses, foiled again. Alright. I'm trying to wait for them all to go to sleep so nobody gets stranded. They got stranded. Alright. What I need to do... I didn't mean to take all that many down, I don't think. Let's see. I should have done it during the day to make sure that they could have got to where they needed to. So... Oh no!
Oh no!
I got rid of all the storages too. Oh no. Jeez.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my gosh. Okay, at least there was enough of them to actually be able to actually build everything to get people unstuck and unstranded. Because yeah, that I was not expecting. I did the wrong thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one has nothing selected. I guess we'll put more berries in there. Oh, shenanigans. No. Why? Stranded again. Eventually I am gonna get this right. Okay. So that one needs to go that way. Because it can't get up. And then all of these ones can go that way. Okay, I think I got it right this time. Oh my gosh, shenanigans.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Yes. And this dude is just like up here chilling, like these ones up here chilling, like I can't go anywhere. Now they've made it down. And it's all of those shenanigans that was going on just then. The bad tide's over with and done with. Like, I didn't turn off my water pumps or anything. I was just sitting there and trying to figure all that out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel really, really sheepish. So we can detonate that. And it's filling back up. I can actually look and see how far down we are. Was that like one? I think we only have like one, maybe one more layer. So we'll go to the singles. Because I feel like that's going to be the best move from there. Which buildings are unconnected? Oh, because they didn't finish this yet. Once they finish that, everything should be good now. Shenanigans. Oh my gosh. And in that whole process, they're at 250 extract. I can pause my centrifuge. It's fine. Let's build our bad water back up some. Oh my gosh. All of this. And I can't see down there to click on the dynamite. Okay, I can put one more. So I have one more layer, and then that's at the bottom. Then I can build my ladders all the way down there. And finish working on the design of this bad water diversion system. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. That was complete and total shenanigans. Oh, my gosh. It's okay, coach. How many times did you have to rebuild those ladders? Too many. Too many. Too many. But it's done. I've got a nice little storage tower here. Because at some point I'm going to get rid of this one. That was the whole thing. I'm going to get rid of that storage tower. Which I also think once I get rid of this storage tower, it means I need to rebuild all of this scaffolding and everything of how they get up to this stuff in the front. Because all the entryways are on the bottom. And I have this extra level that's not going to anything. Unless I use that as just for some decorations to... Oh, now you're cooking with gas. So what if I did that? What if I did... If I took a 2 here, and then I did that, and on top of that I took some decorations like let's say some shrubs. If I did some shrubberies right there, and I'll make that one the highest. So once they finish it, they'll build this one first, hopefully. Oh, they can get to them from on top anyway. They can get to them from up here. I wasn't even thinking. But then if I built another overhang, which I'm not going to build it now because, yes, I realize we are still waiting on them. Can I get another one? So I may have to lower this whole thing 1. So then I can put another. And you need a 2. Do you need a 2 to go over that? Yeah, you need a 2 to go over it. There's still other things I can do. with this. I mean, this gives me ideas though. It gives me ideas. And one of the things is to get those ideas, I probably am going to have to get rid of this at some point. Yeah, let's see. Our mine. It's almost there. We need 20 more logs. Or 20 more gears. Which our logs are going down a lot, probably because of that. And then I'm having them produce twice as many gears. So we need to plant and harvest more trees, which I'm kind of trying to work on that. I was going to use part of this as a planting area. Because, you know, there's lots of room up here. But in order to be able to do that, I have to get that bad water diversion system in, because if there's a bad tide, it's just going to kill off everything. And we don't want that. We definitely don't want that. So, it's cycle 15, day 7. And, yeah, we're almost done. Let's see. We need 11. I think we're going to call it here, though. Like, really, I mean, we've done a lot. Even if it doesn't seem like it. Oh, 17. It's because of the pumpkins. We got the pumpkins. Corn rations did a lot of work, too, I'm pretty sure. So everyone's eating the corn rations. It looks like we need more campfires. The shrubs are helping. Maybe some lanterns. Yeah, but I mean, we're getting there. Our well-being going up is helping. Our well-being going up is helping. So now that it is daytime, I think we're gonna call this here. So boom, we got our corn rations, we got our food factory, which was the goal that I had forgotten. So yeah, we got the food factory, we got the centrifuge over here, you know, so we got our centrifuge, and that's good too, because now we can get extract. And then our mine is almost done, so in the next episode our mine will be done. We built some more storage over here. I feel like we got a lot done this episode. Some more shrubberies. We got a lot of our we're working on that bad water diversion system for this top part. So I think we're doing pretty good. And once that bad water diversion system's completely done, we can finish blocking this off, and that gives we got a huge reservoir then. So I think we're doing pretty good, and I want to leave us on that note. And I'm glad you decided to join me on this adventure in Old Town. And there was a lot of shenanigans today with building and rebuilding of ladders, because yeah, it happens. Anyways, I'm glad you spent the time with me. Thanks for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe. Otherwise, you're at the mercy of the algorithm, whether you'll ever see me again. And I enjoy the time we spend together. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace. See you in the next video.